Hey, I love my little van going across the screen. It looks pretty cool. Every time I see that. And the ones with the dogs going, cookies and burgers, that sounds good. I got some steaks out, but they didn't get done on thawing before the chat, so didn't have it. I had potato chips, and Sue had a, what did you have?
Hot Pocket.
She had a Hot Pocket. She had her pockets are always hot, so she had a Hot Pocket. Let's get the whole big screen up here and get it ready to go. So happy Monday. Good to see Ron on. And the Buckeyes on. Hello, Buckeyes. Hey, if you guys didn't see their 10 most, what would they call that? 10 most things in camping video. That was so fun.
Yeah, 10 questions.
10 questions on, and then they pass it on. So it looks like Scott, Bikes, Boats, and Bivouac's going to be doing that next. That'll be fun. That was fun. I was going along and we were kind of answering those questions as you guys were doing that. And the different part is, and I guess I didn't realize that, Sue goes, well, the road truck's the only camper I've ever had. And it's like, oh, and that's why I started counting back. And I had a camper way back, like in the early 70s. It was a piece of junk. It was really a thing. So it was pretty cool, you know. Sue says, hi, Buckeyes. Hi, you guys, Corey and Chrissy. And they say hi, Bob and Sue. Yeah, I bought this camper. I said back, like I said, early 70s, 250 bucks. Rat says air. What's an air? Got an air? You know, says hi, Sue. So I bought it for 250 bucks, and it was rugged. It was the refrigerator was a little old compressor refrigerator. The only time it worked is when you plugged in electricity. Had no holding tanks. I don't think it had a bathroom in it either. You know, that was my first camper, and we took it down to Lake Waupason in Ohio and camped there, and I don't remember camping in it a lot. You know, so that's for you live? Yeah, I'm live. Can you see me, Ron? It's like, I think I'm live. Everybody else see me.
Yeah,
Sue sees me. So like I see me. So yeah, I'm live.
Wave your hand, I'll see how
See
slow it is.
how slow. Well, there's a delay, you know. But there's Patty. Hey, Patty, how you doing? Good to see Patty on. It's been hot again, hadn't it, Patty? Patty knows, and Ron knows. It was up to, at one point it said 101 on my thermometer today. It hasn't cooled down at all. Time for me to do a reload. Yeah, redo it, Ron. Sometimes that's what you got to do. Is it hi, Patty? Hey, Rob Fink. Yeah, so it's just been hot. We actually had reservations to go camping tomorrow, but we changed them because it's too hot. I mean, tomorrow's supposed to be 90. The next 2 days supposed to be 90. And so we moved those up into, what, December?
Yeah.
We got some more coming up here in a couple of weeks there along the ocean on it. But yeah, it was like, nah, it was just too hot, you know. So we changed our reservation to another date on it. You know, it should be cool by now. We're just, summer's not letting go in summer in Florida because it just wants to stay summer. There's Ted. 101 degrees in October, and now I'm good.
Well, I think the actual temperature was 88, but
that's what they said. The real temperature in the sun, it said 101 at one point. You know, that's the actual right out in the middle of the sun. That's where my system's set up out there. So, but yeah, it was hot today. So we'll wait to go camp another week or so. It was cool off a little bit by the weekend. Yeah, Sue said, Bucky, that was a fun video with the questions. Bucky says, yeah, I love seeing you guys camping, and again, enjoyed seeing Sue. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it was fun, but it was hot. I mean, the first day we got there, it was so hot, it was just sticky hot. But then it had a cold front came through, and it was only in the low 70s, and it was beautiful. But then the next day it got hot again, so it was just up and down on it. So I did some moving around, took the e-bike out, did some video. I did one video. I'm going to put up another video, the wilds of Florida. I put my Osmo Pocket on, and then I walked through some of the most dense jungle you did see to get out to the river to take a look at it. And I'm going to put it up. It's just going to be an all walking, talking video, and I'm going to try to do it in 4K for the heck of it, because you can see what it's like to walk through common woods in Florida. It's thick. It will cut you. I've got mosquito bites all over me. The palmettos will scrape you, and it's crazy. Oh, yeah, that says hi, Ted. He says hi, Sue. Come to Ohio, it's cool there. I don't mind the hot heat, guys, so I'll stay here. You know, I do mind the cold. So I was just saying to Sue today, I go, yeah, it's hot, but I can deal with the heat. I can't deal with the cold. You know, it's like, I can do it. I just wanted to cool down. I mean, it should be ready to cool down now. Yeah, I bet the fall colors are pretty up north. Yeah, they're probably almost done, you know. I don't know. They're probably getting close to being done, you know. There's Rick. Hi, guys. Hey, Rick. How's it going, Rick? Good to see Rick on. Dexter's probably sitting right beside him. Rat says, have you guys been putting stuff in that bay? In that bay. Laugh out loud. I put stuff in.
What bay?
What bay? Ted says, are you super pretty up here, Sue? Oh, they are super pretty up there. I thought she says, you are super pretty up there. Sue, yeah, they are super pretty up here. There's John Z. Hi, John. How's it going? Good to see you on. Yeah, just winterized the road trek up here in New York this weekend. Sue, season is short up here, unfortunately. Yeah, it is. It really is a short season. We'll have about the next 8 months of good weather. If it ever gets cooled down, it's going to. It's going to. You know, we have about an 8-month camping season, and you could camp in the summer, but it's just hot. You know, traveling Buckeye said, "Hi, Rick."
You just have to use air conditioning and.
Yep, but then you sit in the camper, and I just sit at home if I'm going to sit in the camper because it's hot. You know, I'll do some things outside, but not a lot. You know, it's just around the water. You got to stay in the water in the summer. Rick says, "Hi, Bob and Sue." He says, "Hi, Rick." He says, "Hey, John Z." He says, "Hey, Buckeyes." Ted says, need new prescriptions for those glasses, huh?
For what you read.
Oh, I can't read nothing. I read too fast. See, I'm just like, I'm a bing, like Ricochet Rabbit, you know? And
that is a good description for Bob.
And I get ahead of myself, and I have to stop and say, slow down and read it. I mean, that's why I do everything. It's just like, ding, ding, don't, ding, ding, don't. It's like, I'll tell Sue, I'm going to go take a shower, you know? I could take a shower between commercials and never miss a TV show. You know, it takes 3-4 minutes. It just, you know, you start at the top, you get wet, you suds down, you rinse off, and you're done. You know, it don't take long. Yeah. Says, hey, Rick. But yeah, anyways, this weekend, that was on, what did we meet Tina and Norm? That was on Saturday. This is our retirement channel. They've been on the chat here. They're from Toronto, Canada, and they took a bus tour from Toronto to Canada to Daytona Beach, and they've got a 2-week stay down here. They got a really neat motel. Took 26 hours. The bus tour was non-stop. They stopped for lunches and stuff. Had 2 drivers, and they came all the way down to Daytona, and they got a hold of us, wanted to meet up. So we stopped over at McKay's Irish Tavern, and we had some fish and chips. Sue had the
I had the
shepherd's pie.
Good.
And Rick says you get your butt clean. Yeah, I do. Yeah, we have a blaster for that, Rick. So anyways, yeah, it was fun meeting up with Norm and Tina. We had a good time. Had a nice time. We sat and talked for quite a while, talking about YouTube and what we do and how do you do this and how do you do that. And so it was really a lot of fun. There's Scott. Hello, folks. Good to see Scott on. We were talking about you, Scott. We said that you got nominated for the 10 questions, so that'll be fun. Can't wait to see that one come out. That'll be cool. That's a good idea. I don't know who started that, but that's a good idea. It's kind of like, remember the ice bucket challenge?
Yeah, I remember.
You know, they kind of did that. That was kind of fun. That says, O2 are funny as shit. Buckeye says, hello, Scott. Hey, Rick. John Z says, Bob, looking for an update on your TV install and your backup camera. Still happy with them? I am. The backup camera, I might replace it. That was a very cheap unit in the van. The backup camera, once in a while, the picture gets a little screwy and that. So that one, I might redo it. I didn't, and probably use something similar, but that one, I might redo it. But now it's been in there for a couple years, and it's a very, very cheap system. Very cheap. on it. The TV install, we used it this weekend. That I couldn't be any happier with that. I mean, that thing, where we were camping at, we have a good, what's the name of our antenna, that wing, King Jack. We have a King Jack antenna that we installed, which it really works good, but when you get so far away from a TV signal, it's not going to pick up anything. Well, we had a couple channels, but they weren't good. But my favorite way to watch TV is I watch YouTube videos. That's what I watch 99% of the time. TV's got junk on it. I don't very rarely find anything good on TV. So, but the TV thing worked out good with the Roku. You know, we streamed our YouTube videos, and we quite enjoyed it. It worked out absolutely perfect. It had to have Wi-Fi off the cell phone, and didn't have a big Wi-Fi, but it was enough. Didn't have any problem streaming, so it worked out really good. Scott says, "Hi Patty, did you go over to Tomoka?" She said she was going to check it out. I'm not sure where she's at right now.
Yeah, where are you, Patty?
Where it's kind of like, what is that word off? Where's Waldo? Where's Patty?
Yeah.
Scott said, "Oh, Buckeyes, you should have your wife in the video." Scott, you should have your wife in the video. Scott, they said to that guy, I have to get, see, I overtalk myself again. "What's your plans for tonight, Bob?" says Ted. "My plans for tonight? Well, I'm actually not drinking out of the coffee chat mug. I have this is a black and tan beer. I'm having a beer tonight.
You're having the beer?
I'm having the beer. Mm-hmm. You know, these are pretty good for a cheap beer. You know, it's like a dark porter. He says, "Very happy with the Roku TV. Worked very well." It did. Rick says, "Bob, I thought a new security camera was pan and tilt."
Oh, cool.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Well, that one that we got was the Nui one I did a review. That one does the pan and tilt. I like it. It's really cool. It's an indoor camera. I like to have one like that outdoors, and I think Nui makes one, and I was hoping they'd have me do a review, but I haven't heard nothing from them. Oh, Bucky says, "Yeah, Rick, what kind is it?" Ted says, "Do you have Netflix, Bob?" Yeah, we do. We have Netflix and Hulu. I don't like Netflix, but I like Hulu.
I do. I like Netflix.
Netflix has nothing on it for me, but Hulu, I watch some Hulu, but Hulu don't have a lot, you know, because they can't put any more TV out there than what they produce shows, and they don't make any good TV shows. You know, there's Denny. Hello, all. Good to see Denny on. How's things going on that side of the peninsula? Yeah, where's Patty? Our version of Where's Worldo. Scott says, "Hi, Denny." Okay, he says, "Awesome." Scott, excited to see it. Says, "Hi, Denny." Is looking forward to the videos, Scott. Yeah, me too. Those are fun videos. Rick says, "Not sure, Buck's a Chinese one." So it's a Chinese one. Well, this Nui one, I said I like the one we did one. It's called the Nui 360. I don't know if they have the one that moves for the outdoor version or not. Sounds cool, Rick. Doing a review on it? Yeah. Yeah, Buck says, "Rick, do you like it?" And Scott says, "Bob Sue, when do you leave on your next trip?" That won't be till, what, it's about the 15th of November? We're going to be gone to Gamble Rogers, right on the ocean. Only got one night. It's hard to get. You have to get whatever nights you can get. So we have one night there.
Yeah, just took one night.
And then we've got more in December. We've got, we're going to go to Blue Springs in December, and we're also going to Wekiva Springs in December. So we've got a couple reservations. We said we had the reservations for tomorrow, but we canceled them. It's too hot. I said, I'm not going to. Yeah, and it's supposed to rain, 50% rain, till we get over this little nasty hot spell here. I really enjoy it, you know. So we moved that reservation, you know. So yay, bucks, it's neat.
$10 to move it.
Yeah, it costs you $10 to make it.
To adjust your reservation.
Yeah, Florida State, but we get the old people's discount, so we pay half the price. So it's still cheaper. Even at that, it was like $40 for 2 nights. You know, that's not bad with hookups.
It was 30, then plus add the other 10. Yeah.
Yeah. So Oh, Ted said, I just got done binge watching a great show on Netflix called Stranger Things. Oh,
I've heard a lot of people really like that. We've never watched it.
well, I might not like it. Hey, there's Bryce. When they go through what people are watching and like, I can guarantee you I won't like it because I'm different. You know, 'cause I am different. Then he says, good so far. Good to see Bryce on. Gotta say, Bryce. This Patty, are you boondocking in a campground? He says, hi Denny's, Buckeyes. He says, hey Bryce. That's Ted. Most of the leaves are off the trees at the cabin up there. So I kind of figured it was getting to the point where they were probably almost gone, you know. Yeah, Ted says, almost the same here too, Scott. Now we got a lot of leaves still on. Our leaves will fall in March, but they don't stay off. They push the leaves off and come right back on. Oh, but she says she's boondocking right next to the Speedway. Ah, I bet I know where you're at.
Oh. Oh, and across from the, oh, she's boondocking.
Yeah,
Speedway.
yeah.
But I don't know where she's at.
I do. You eat dinner there.
Huh?
You can eat there. Buckeye says, stop talking about all the cool camping trips that you're going on. We're so jealous. Hey guys, come on down. Yeah, hook on the trailer. Come on down. You can boondock here in the driveway if you want. But yeah, there's so many places to park. Cool places around Florida to go to. It's just endless, you know. He says, hey Bryce. And then he says, storm knocked out our deck TV yesterday. Oh no. Yeah, I heard a little, was that yesterday we had a little lightning?
We did. You
know, so we started getting some lightning storms coming through. Ted, I've heard the other folks say they like Stranger Things, so I don't know what's that about. It sounds like something strange. Oh, but Bryce said I love Stranger Things. Rick said, sure, I do. Do you like Walking Dead? I don't like Walking Dead, but I know a lot of people do. Yeah. You'd like it, Bob. No, I'd have to see it, but I wouldn't guarantee it, Ted, because a lot of things that people like, I don't like. I like family shows. I like shows that, you know, Leave It to Beaver. I like the new ones, that Young Sheldon. I love that show. That's my favorite on. I just like, if it has violence in it, I don't like it. I can tell you right now, I don't like it. I'm not a violent person. Buckeye says, hi, Bryce. He says, haha, Buckeye, we just had to wait until fall when it cooled down. Yeah, we're just the opposite. When everybody up north is starting to quit camping, we're getting ready to go camping. You know, it's just the opposite. Scott says, at Buck's, my RV is winterized. I have one more camping trip, camping video for November, and then my Vermont travel videos. That'll be cool. Go up in Vermont. He says, what a day. It's Wakaiva. I'll try to book it. Oh, so you're going to go up to Wakaiva. Yeah, we've got...
So
oh, what day? We are...
I wrote it down. December 3rd through the 5th.
So, yeah, 3rd through 5th we're at
We'll leave on the 5th.
Yeah,
so
it's just 2 days. Yeah, 2 days at Wakaiva. So, yeah, Patty, do that. If you can get in there, we're there just like 2 days in Wakaiva. That'd be cool. Kind of camp clothes on. What site we on? You remember?
No.
Now you find out the site, we can tell you what site it is. If you can book one close, that'd be awesome. You know. That says, Bryce, aren't you a little too old for this channel? Nah, he's just right.
We're probably
too old.
We're too young for him.
We act like kids.
Let me look up the site.
Like I says, Corey wants to camp on the beach so bad it's killing him. I'll tell you, Gamble Rogers, it's hard to get in because they book those sites up. But see, being we're so close to it, what we do is go on and go, hey, there's one on the beach, certain date. Let's take that one. And a lot of times just get one night. You know, in fact, I don't think we've ever got 2 nights yet, have we?
Yeah, we did.
Gamble Rogers? Did we get 2 nights?
We're overlooking the ocean.
Okay. But, you know, that's what we do, because we can just run over there whenever we want to get a night on the beach, you know. And it's pretty cool, especially site, was it 21 or 22? That's the best site, because there's no dunes in your way. You can set at your campsite and look right over the ocean, and that's pretty cool. Scott says, Bucks, I'm heading to KW with the camper in June, Key West. Actually, I think he's stopping down this way, too, on his way down. that'll be cool. That says when I get up this morning, it looked like Walking Dead. I do that every morning. It's like, ugh. Ted says I've got a Goonies vibe to it. Oh, it's got a Goonies vibe to it. I've never seen the Goonies.
Goonies?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the Goonies.
Oh, I thought you had.
I don't think I've ever seen it. You know, I couldn't tell you what it's about. Do you like Blackish? No, I hate it. I hate that show. I don't watch it.
I thought you meant black licorice.
I like black licorice. Yeah, I like black licorice. Look, guy says, Scott, Vermont sounds nice. We can't wait to see them. We have multiple plans and hope to camp in December. I think, aren't you guys coming down to Florida in December, Buckeyes?
When are they coming down?
Yeah. What's your Florida trip looking like? When's that going to be? Yeah, Scott, we are looking forward to seeing you in June here in DeLand. Yeah, but like I said, I love Young Sheldon. I do too. That's my favorite show. You know, that's just my favorite show on TV right now. I get such a kick out of that. He's a little nerd like me. Rick says, Ron, I'm so old I feel like The Walking Dead. No, that's here. I feel that way. Especially the first hour when I get up, you know. Scott says, Sue, I'm booking the sites this week. That's pretty cool.
I'll let you know. We'll have to sign on. I can't find out where
oh, your site? I can't sign on right now.
Right
but
now. Reservation information, that's right here.
Yeah, just sign on. It says reservations.
Sign on.
It's right at the bottom there.
Reserve America.
Yeah, Sue said, we love Young Sheldon. But I said, Scott, now you're just rubbing salt in the wound. Rick says, thank you, Sue, for the birthday card. Hey, isn't that today? Isn't today? Happy birthday, Rick. That's today. Today's Rick's birthday. So everybody tell Rick, happy birthday, Rick. I'd sing to you, but everybody would leave. Yeah, happy birthday to Rick. Scott says, I know I'm getting old since Arthur, it lives in my knees. Yeah, Arthur's bad. I've got it really bad in my arm. Actually, both arms on it. And different parts of my body, different times of the day. You know, Arthur's there, and he won't go away.
Site 55.
Site 55, Patty. So we're at Wekiva Springs on the 14th, or at Site 55. So if you can get 56 or 54 or somewhere close there, that'd be cool. Rick says, thank you, Ted and Sue. You're welcome. Happy birthday, Rick. Thank you, Bucks. He says, our plan was to come down this fall, but some things came up and we are not going to make it. Ah, sad. Yeah. Well, maybe you can reschedule it. Rick says, tomorrow, Bob, laugh out loud. Okay, so tomorrow's your birthday. Today's the 28th. It must be the 29th.
Oh, see, I'm wrong. I thought
Sue's wrong. It's Sue's fault.
It's my fault.
It's Sue's fault. Wasn't my fault. She keeps track of birthdays. I don't.
I thought it was 2 days before my daughter's.
Yeah.
My daughter's is the 30th.
Hey, but we didn't miss it. We didn't miss it. So happy birthday, Rick. Tomorrow. That's it, Scott. Happy birthday. Brad says, oh, damn. Happy B-Day, Rick. There's Tammy. Hi, guys. Good to see Tammy on. We miss you, girl. Our good buddy, Tam. Rick says, thank you, Scott. Scott says, Tammy. Yeah, thanks, Ron. Dad says, hi, Tammy. Dad says, we are a new person on. We have a new person on. Tammy, it's our new person. No, John's, he's fairly new. Just the last couple chats. Good to see John on. Okay, we are on Site 55 at Wekiva Springs for 2 nights on 12, 3, and 4. So it's 3 and 4.
Yeah, December 3rd, December 4th.
Yeah. Scott says, Bucks, come on down in June. There you go. Make a meetup of it. There you go. That'd be cool. Says, hi, Tammy. Rick says, 10/29/76. So that's his birthday.
Yep.
10/29/76. And he says, how's it going tonight? It's gone good. It was another warm day here. It's 83 right now. I said at one point I saw 101. It was more like 88. That's been kind of the average on it. But the humidity and the dew points is through the roof. But yesterday I did take the e-bike out, did a long ride, and actually did a video around the airport here, and that was kind of fun. I love that e-bike. If you guys don't have an e-bike, get one. I mean, I just have a blast. I love this thing. It is so fun to ride around. And he says, how's it going? And Rick says, hi, Tammy. Buckeye says, Scott, that is so tempting. Yeah, come on down. I'd like to go down to the Keys. It's been a while. It's about 6-hour drive from here down to the Keys.
Did you answer John's question about the shower and the road trip?
No, I didn't see it. I missed it. I'm sorry, John.
Said, John Z. He goes, another road trip question. Does anybody really use the shower? I saw you can install a reverse switch on the fantastic fan to blow in.
Yeah.
So the curtain doesn't stick to you.
It does. Yeah, we do use the shower, and it works good. And our fan does have a reverse switch. It blows either direction, and so yeah. But it's we've used the shower.
So yeah, I was typing, so I did not hear.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed that, John. It got by me. If something gets past me, say it again, because once in a while I get a reading and get behind and get it talking. But yeah, it does. And I said we've taken showers in it, and the fan does reverse. We just hit the reverse switch on it. And he said, I miss you guys. We did too, Tammy.
Tammy.
We always miss it when Tammy's not. Rat says, howdy, Tam. Rat says, Tammy, how are things with you? Yeah, how's things going? Everything going all well with you? He said, yeah, it's been hectic, Scott, but all's pretty good, thanks. And Scott says, I think Tammy would do well on Ron's brother's bike. There you go. Got to see Ron's bikes. Saw his wife had the 3-wheeler. And then he had the red one. I'm not sure what model that was, Ron. You have to tell me. I don't know them by looking at them. You know, any bikes. I used to, but I don't identify with them like I did. Scott says, I think Tammy would do well on Ron's bike, yeah. And Rick said, no, it's really 1966, but I can't. I can always wish. Laugh out loud. Scott says, I dream of riding. Well, Tammy, you ought to buy our trike. We want to sell our trike. We just don't use it that much. Rat, I see that you posted a video, but haven't had time to watch it. Though I will.
We watched Rat Things.
Yeah.
We did watch those.
Yesterday I watched one. I don't think I commented on it. I get so many comments and I miss them, you know.
Hi, Justin and Christina.
There's Justin and Christina. RV Van Life. Good to see you guys. How's things going? They're up in Canada. Good
Montreal.
Montreal. Good to see you guys. How's things going? How's the road trek going? They were doing some major renovation on it, so I've got any more done on that. I've been looking for more video of it, actually.
I just saw that they did 15 questions. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Like the Buckeyes did 10 questions.
Did the 10 questions?
Justin and Christina did 15, so we'll have to go and watch that one.
That's pretty cool. And he says, oh yeah? Yeah, Rick says, a spider bit me on my Adam's apple, and now it's really itchy. Yeah, you know, that's itchy. I got mosquito bites I got a video I'm going to make of me just going through some wooded areas when we were camping. I'll tell you what, mosquitoes just bit me up, you know. But it was fun. And like they say, hello everyone. Glad to see you guys pop on. Buckeye says, hi, RV Van Life. And he says, Rick, that's not a good, is it swelling? I got bit by a recluse spider once. Did major damage. It says, hi, Justin and Christine. Christina. I have to pronounce things right. It says, hi, Justin and Christina, RV Van Life. Hi, you guys. Scott says, hi. I keep repeating the same over. Tammy says, Bob, I want 2 wheels still. Well, my trike will pop off. You can take it off.
It's
you know?
a trike kit.
Yeah. I prefer 2 wheels myself. Rick says it did at first, but then it went down. Yeah, Van Life says, hello, moderator. Sue's the moderator. Rat says, I'm going to do a video of the destruction on my trailer before I finish. Yeah, I'd like to see that, Ron. It's like, so what happened? Ron had broken springs, got stuck along 95. But yeah, I would like to see a picture. We got similar pictures when we had a blowout on a road trek. Did major damage. Took out gasoline line, propane lines. It ripped open the fender wells. And somewhere, I think I did a video on that one somewhere. he said, Rick, I asked because that swelling could block your airway. Yeah, it could, really. Yeah, it really could. So he said, I wonder where you were bit on the neck, Rick. Hope you're all right. Jeff said, is this Monday? There's Jeff. How you doing, Jeff? I was waiting on you. I was like, I'd usually see Jeff on right away, and I didn't see him.
We're always worried when we don't see Jeff right away.
Like I said, well, we'll have to check out RV Van Life's video. Yeah, check them out. They've got some cool stuff. They've been working on the road trek, and they also do some workout videos. Rick says, I know Tammy, it happened yesterday morning, but that's good. Thank you for asking. He's laugh out loud, Jeff. It's Monday. That says, hey, Jeff. And like says, we got the van back from the body shop. Now it is at the RV shop getting the heavier and hot water reinstalled. Okay, the heater and the hot water tank reinstalled. It says, my backyard has an assortment of dangerous critters. They are all over the floor. I just wonder when I did that walk, I didn't get bit by something. He said, hi, Jeff, welcome to chat. You're late, but hi, you're welcome. Rick, you're welcome, of course. The guy says, hi, Jeff. Then he says, it's Monday, Jeff. RV Land says, hey, Traveling Buckeyes. And he says, gotta keep your lucky dogs healthy. You do. Just says, hi, Scott and Sue and Tammy. John says, they still have road trek owner rallies. And have you guys been to one? We haven't been to one, but they do have them. We just haven't had a chance to get one.
They have.
I'd like to go to one.
Somewhere is they have the international. What is it? The camp.
Yeah, it's somewhere. They had one last year.
Yeah.
Ted says, hi, Jeff.
Ones too.
Rat says, I lucked out. Nick says, Bob, that music you're listening to would be good to get high on. I could do that.
Who said that?
Rick. Danny says, hiya. Just says, hey, Denny and Christina. I said, okay, folks, heading out. See you on Thursday. Okay, Scott, we'll see you on Thursday. Careful out there. Have a good week. We'll see you back on Thursday. Just says Chrissy.
Go out there and have some fun.
Ted said, see you, Scott. Okay, see you later, Scott. Take care, Scott. Bye, Scott. John Z, I think they still do have road trek rallies, but we have not gone to any. No, we haven't been to one yet. Rick laughing away. Tammy's laughing at Rick. Jeff says, hey, Rick. Hi, Jeff. Trying to get caught up again here. Hey, Jeff. Bye, Scott. Have fun out there. Jeff says, hey, John Z. Yeah, Justin and Christina said, we will put out some sort of a road trek update video probably next week. I think Friday I've got one coming out. I think I changed my license plate around after I put the rack on the back of the road trek so that we could haul the e-bike and the scooter with it. So I think that's Friday's video. That says, hey, Jeff. Jeff says, see you, Scott. It says, hi, Jeff B. Oh, Sue wrote that down. This road trek chapter.
I just posted a link.
Is that's where they list the
rallies are listed in there.
Yeah, they had one here over in Ocala, wasn't it?
I think so.
I think there was one. Which that one we could have made on it. But yeah, it'd be interesting to go to one of those. They have the one coming up that the Motorhome Experiment is doing over here in Lakeland right before the Tampa show. And they have that one. Yeah, I probably won't go to it. In fact, I'm pretty sure we won't go to it. Eli says, cool lucky dogs. Is Justin and Christine, do you travel full time? I don't think they do. They might think about it. I don't think they. Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, I don't believe they do. Jeff says, Dexter let you out of your cage for and Bitrick. Hey, Bitrick. There you go. If you guys don't know who Dexter is, if you watch Rick's channel, Cooking with Rick, Rick does cooking shows, and Dexter's his African gray, and he talks, he's a bird, and he talks up a storm, and it's so funny to listen to Dexter.
See, before I knew anything about birds, I would not have known an African gray.
Oh, okay. Yeah, African
so
gray.
yeah.
And I think it's a Timma. There's a couple different kinds of African grays. I think it's a Timma.
But it's funny, because Rick will be cooking along, and we'll hear Dexter going,
Yes. Hey, Eric. Eric.
Rick, hey Rick.
He's funny. She said, John Z, I just posted a link on Road Trick International chapters, and when you click on it, it has rallies listed. Like I said, haha, Jeff. And Jeff's got the smiles up. Said, yeah, Jeff, Dexter's been quiet lately. They do that. They go through spells and then they're noisy. And says, thank you, Sue. Eli said, part-time right now, and maybe full-time in about 2 to 3 years, so down the road. I don't think that's something we'll ever do, go full-time. It's not comfortable enough for us. I like my recliner. The older you get, the harder it is to do. That's the worst thing. You know, what is easy to do becomes a big chore, you know, and getting things ready. Hey, there's Infield Ike. Greetings from Ormond. Hi, Ike. I like Ike. I haven't seen Ike for a while. How's it going, guy? In fact, we were looking for you the other day. Go, where's Ike at? You know, good to see Ike on.
I think we went by a street.
I think we did.
I'm not going to mention the street, Ike, but is there a big one of those concrete like
pillars on each side going down the street?
Made out of stone. This is Ormond Beach on it.
Yeah, I think.
At the end of your street.
I think that was your street. Sue thought it was your street. You know.
Yeah.
Jeff
Somehow
B
I
says,
knew that was your street.
laughing
You
at
either said
Rick.
it once or...
Rick says, that's right, Bob. Yeah, the older you get, the harder things are to do. It takes 10 times as long and it hurts. Jeff says, Ike. That says, Bob, do you ever went to Sun and Fun in Lakeland? It'd be fun. I think Sun and Fun would be fun. You know, it's like, I've never been to it, but I think that would be fun.
We talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it. It says, hi, Infield. Buckeye says, hi, Ike. And he said, that's what my husband did, and I plan to do in a few too. We can't hardly wait. He said, Sue, if Dexter ever dies, you're hard to fill in. I know, sometimes I get these comments. She goes, and I go, I can't keep up my comments. You know? Ike, we like that you were down your street when we were to Tomoka last week. Ike says, hey, Bob and Sue, and everyone in the chat. He gives them a thumbs up. And he says, laugh out loud, Rick. Hey, Ike. Infield, sorry, I've been slacking. Yeah, that's right. But we're glad you're here. Yeah, that's another street. That's the street. Oh, so that is the street. All right, so we know where about. We passed you on last Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday. Last Tuesday we passed you. Tuesday and Thursday. So because we were down at the camping down at Tomoka. I have too, like Ike. Then he says, apple crisp break time. It's still hot out. That sounds good. I like apple crisp, but the apples need to be cut up very fine. I don't like big thunks of apples. I like real fine. I'm not fussy by them. Sanchez Park is the opposite end of that road.
Oh, okay, because you talked about going to Sanchez Park, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
And so it's at the other end of the road.
That says, Ike lives off the loop. That's a lucky dog. He does. He lives right off the loop there.
I didn't want to say a street because I'm not trying to, to out him or anything.
Cool, Ike. I thought it was your street. Tan said, did you let Tim live another day after the last
Yeah, that was a big question.
Is Tim still living? Did Tammy do Tim in? That says, pretty cool. I've been a couple times. Oh, Danny, that sounds, it does. I like apple crisp, Sounds yummy, Denny. It does. With a good crumbly, crispy topping on it. They used to make good apple crisp in school. I didn't like a lot about school, but I did like the apple crisp. And the pizza burgers, they were good. That's about all I liked about school. Tammy says, Jeff, I forgot. I was mad one. I was one mad old lady. He's still alive. But well, haha. Yeah, Jeff says, funny, Tam. Laugh out loud. Rat says, oh my God, you killed him. I don't think so. That was funny.
Serial killer in...
I don't think so. I don't think so. Don't think so. So anyways, that is funny. He said, I always tell him I know how to get rid of my body.
Tammy's got skills.
Yeah, she got skills. That's funny. So anyways, it's a lot of fun. Everything, it's funny how if you don't get mad at somebody, you don't love them. You know? My grandparents used to get at each other all the time. Rick says, Bob, when you say Tomoka, it reminds me of the town I was born in, Shamokin, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Okay.
wow, that's cool.
Yeah, Tomoka is the Indians, the Tomoka Indians. It was pretty interesting. There was if you got a chance to watch a video, and the big statue of the guy down below, I walked down in there and there was kind of rocks around. And a lady emailed me, one of our subscribers, and said that used to be a little wading pool there. And that was the steps going down into the wading pool. And now it looks like, it's hard to believe that would actually been a wading pool then. But that was the history behind that big statue. It used to be a wading pool right there. He says, Tammy is a very respectful lady. She is. She's our fine lady. Big shout out to Tim. Yeah, let's say, hey, Tim. I kind of like the guy. Yeah, I kind of thought you did. John says, yeah, one of our favorite destinations in road trip is Amish country in Lancaster, PA. Great comfort food and getting me hungry just thinking about it. Well, we used to live in Ohio around the Millersburg area, which is another huge Amish country up through there. Millersburg, Berlin, all that area, and it's a huge Amish presence. We grew up there. We grew up around the Amish in Ohio, and then we left and came to Florida. Yeah, they're different, interesting. They got some good food. Those Amish girls know how to cook. Buckeye says, Tammy, or make it look like an accident. There you go. He's taking a nap, but I'll give him a kick out of this. He'll get a kick out of it. Dick says, John Z, are you in Pennsylvania? I think he's in New York, isn't it?
Upstate New York.
Upstate New York.
Said, yeah.
He
Tri-state
says,
area. Tri-state area.
Charlie and Bucky, I got tricks. Tell the Buckeyes, they got tricks. Buckeye says, haha, Tammy. He says, oh, thanks. Yeah, Patty says, Rick, your cube steak, it did look good. Because I love meat. You know, that's my thing. Meat and potatoes. You know, vegetables not so much, but meat and potatoes, man. You talking now. Vic says, I live 90 minutes from Lancaster, PA. You guys ever remember watch that show, The Amish Mafia? That was burning Levi, and I love that show. That was so fun to watch, The Amish Mafia. But there is the Amish Aid. That show had a little bit of a truth about it, that the Amish take care of themselves. And there was a thing called Amish Aid. If another bunch needed help, the Amish would help each other. John Z, we live in the middle of Amish country in Ohio. We lived near Wayne County. Holmes County was the next county and is one of the largest Amish areas. We are in the tri-state area, New York. It takes a little over 3 hours to get there, so it's not too bad. 3 hours ain't bad. Jeff said, hang in there, Tim, poor buddy. Rick says, thank you, Patty. It was really delicious. It looked good, Rick. I totally mess with the Amish if I lived near them. Oh, we used to mess with.
Would do that.
Yeah, we messed with the Amish. We did all kinds of things. The Amish. We used to go out. They'd take their corn shocks and shock them up, and we'd go through the field and knock corn shocks off. And this is when I was younger. But some guys, I worked at a grocery store, a bunch of guys, we went out after work and did that. Well, next day, a couple of guys went out, and the old Amishman, he hid in the corn shock, and he had a gun. And those guys caught him, and they end up having to set up all their shocks, plus the ones we knocked down. That was pretty funny. And he says, John Z, I have two nieces in New York. And he says, Sue, PM me the price of the trike. I'm still looking for one. We're still trying to sell it, Denny, so
We'll be in touch.
yeah, to work out something. Laugh out loud, Rad. He says, why? Because I'm an asshole. That's fun, Rad. Just have a good time. We used to do some nasty stuff when I was kids, and sometimes it involved the Amish. Just, I can see you doing that, Ron.
I missed that comment.
Just as so can I. Pat says, yep, I watched it, Bob. Well, Will Denny will do it. Good for you. Yeah, Rick says, Bob, did you ever go cow tipping? Why, sure we went cow tipping. If you guys ever done that, cows will fall down. You know, they will. You go in the middle of the field at night and you can knock them right over.
I did not.
You know, I grew up on a farm. I mean, heck, I used to ride cows. Well, calves. We used to get on the calves and ride them. Rick laughed my ass off. Ever wonder if they have Amish tipping? We could go do some Amish tipping.
Not related to Aaron tipping.
Not related to Aaron tipping. But guy says the Amish travel from the north to Bradenton. They do. The Florida area. In the winter, they do. There are a lot of them in Bradenton. Once a blue moon, you'll see. I took a bus tour once and a cruise with Amish. There was on it. We had fun. His name was Levi, of course, and he didn't care much for the cooking on the cruise. He goes, "Mom makes better food than these people do on this boat." He says, "Bob, that's a great story." I was a mean little son of a gun. Rick says, "Bob, if you ever with the Amish, you'll end up like children of the corn." Yeah, well, you know, don't mess with them too much because they stand together. You know, really enjoyed the Tomoka State Park video. Well, thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that. That was fun making it. The drone video at the end, you're not allowed to fly a drone in the park, and we didn't go outside the park. But I had that footage left over from a couple years ago. And that was with my Phantom 3. I took that one, and I did have the game warden where the park guy come back and give me the devil for flying it at that point. That says I would pull up to the next one cutting a tree with an axe, and then I would start a chainsaw up next to them and start cutting. And they're chopping away, and you got the chainsaw going. There used to be a commercial up there, car dealers. This guy says, "My dad wants to sell you a car now." And he used to tell that to the Amish one, because they don't drive. He goes, "My dad wants to sell you a car now." That was the local car commercial. Ron, get the Amish drunk and you can tip them. There you go. Do Amish tipping. Awesome, laugh out loud. Rick says, Sue went waitress tipping. There you go. Never got tipped as a waitress. I never was a waitress. Sue was.
I got tips as a waitress.
Yeah.
I was a waitress.
Here's a tip. Look both ways before you cross the street. Rick, I remember that movie. That was what they said they had. It was so funny. We used to say that all the time, something like, "Sure, and glad you're done with that. I guess you'd had to be there."
Which movie was that? Children of the Corn?
She was talking about
Goonies.
that movie. Probably.
I don't know which movie.
Which movie, Tammy? Yeah, Buckeyes.
Children of the Corn.
Bradenton and Sarasota is like Amish in the south.
You must have missed one that they said because all the Amish come down to Bradenton.
I saw it earlier. I read it. Yeah, they come down to Bradenton. Rick, I was a waitress in high school. Got lots of tips. Now I do the waitressing. Well, I do the cooking. You do the cleanup. So neither one of us tip each other.
I'm the bus girl.
You're the bus girl. Rick says, "Yeah, the Amish are good people." Yeah, they are, but they stink like carpets. Sometimes they do. So it says, "So I was too." So Tammy's a waitress. Yeah, so many things in common. That's cool. It says, "Sue, but I bet you were awesome waitress." She was good. Because yeah, Sarasota. That's what I was trying to remember. Yeah, Tammy said, "Children of the Corn." Mm-hmm. Yeah, they come down to Florida. And then there's Amish, and then the Mennonite. Do you guys know the difference between the Amish and the Mennonite? They're two different. There's all kinds of sect of Amish, different like tribes on it. But then there's the Mennonite, you know. But you heard about the Amish girl that got kicked out of the church because she had too many Mennonite. Yeah, we do, Tammy. Rick says, "I do the cooking and the cleanup." Well, Sue usually does the cleanup and I do the cooking for the most part. Amish have the best weed. Well, they cook they're good at growing stuff. Yeah, Van Lai says Justin does the cooking, Christina does the baking. There you go.
Yum.
I mean, I can bake. Sue probably would bake more than I would, you know, but I do the cooking. Seriously, Rat? Yep, I was a pretty good waitress back in the day. Rat said, I don't know, laugh out
They
loud.
probably grow their own.
And he's laughing your butt off a lot, Bob. Haha, Bob. So, yeah, you guys caught it. I kind of passed it. Some of you guys caught the Mennonite girl.
Joke.
Yeah.
Bob will throw out a joke without even laughing.
Yeah.
And deadpan it. Some people catch it and some people don't.
I do that on purpose just to see if anybody catches it or not, you know, just keep right on going. Yeah. Green corn, there you go. Green corn. Vic says that's it, Sue. I'm sending Dexter packing and moving it in. She's coming down. Good green. Yeah, Patty says, yeah, they are good gardeners. They are. They are good at making, growing stuff, and they're very good at that. This is Sue. I've decided to save my money on the Cranum. So, yeah, we looked at it, and I watched some videos about that too. And I wasn't sure.
Yeah, unsure. Yeah. A lot of weird things with it, Jeff.
Yeah, we watched one video, and some sound right, some sound weird, so I don't probably pass. Sounds cool, Justin, Christina, RV van life. I love to bake. Yeah, Sue does a bake, and she's got to do some more videos. I'm trying to get her to do more of the cooking videos, and the last few has been hers. I'm gonna have to do some more. Gonna get caught up again. Do some baking. I do too many videos. I have all kinds of things. He says, I can hire. Yeah, January 1st. It's legal here. Really? That's cool. It's got to be legal here. I was talking.
Medical or recreational, Tammy?
Yeah, medical, recreational. We was talking to our Canada. You know, it's legal now. It'll be that everywhere. It's coming. He said, yep, can't hardly believe it. Tammy, where do you live?
Rat says a house, I think.
A house, I think. That's it. She lives in a house. Well, now you could live in a camper, you know, so it could be a camper as well. That's cool, Tammy. Yeah, John says I have to leave the chat, but you all have a great night, and we'll check in on Thursday. Good to see you, John. Appreciate it. Come by. Yeah, if you ever have any questions, if I know it, I'll be glad to help you out with it. So glad to see you. Hoping to see you back again on Thursday morning. So appreciate you guys.
Be safe out there.
Yep, be safe. And he says Granite City, Illinois, just a few minutes from St. Louis. She's really close to the big arch. Yep. Jeff said, yeah, it might work for some people, but not me. So it didn't work out. Laugh out, rat faint. And he says, good night, John Z. Recreation. So Tanny said, we'll be recreation. Also, Norman Tina, it was down. They live in Toronto. And we were talking a little bit about it, you know, how it is. But you can't get across the line. How was it? They said if you come to United States, they will ask you if you've had cannabis in a certain amount of time.
In the last 10 years.
In the 10 years. And he says, if you say no and you have, and they test you, you're not going to cross. But if you
say yes, you don't go through.
And if you say yes, you're not going to go through.
And
so
if you say no and have a record, and
they know it, not going through. So it's a trick question when you come across the border in Canada. That's one of the things they ask you. In 10 years, have you had any cannabis? So it's a heck if you do and heck if you don't. So they make it harder and harder to go across borders. Mm-hmm. And then they can only stay they can stay out of the country for 5 months a year. And they travel a lot. They go all over. They've been, seems like all over the world. And but yeah, so because they like to go different places. So
even a day trip counts against
them. One day.
Like if they come to Niagara Falls?
Yeah, they go on the American side of the falls, then that counts. So, but you're allowed 5 months out of the country. So yeah, Rick says, okay, Ron, I'm dropping you off in Amish country. Yeah, it just says, yeah, come again, John Z. Yeah, we're glad to have John on. Says, wow, I didn't know that, Rick.
Yeah, it's recreational January 1st in Pennsylvania, too.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Wow. Boy, Florida needs to catch up.
I'm surprised they haven't.
I'm surprised. Everything happens in Florida. Mm-hmm. Laugh out loud fun. Says Pennsylvania. Tammy said, yeah, it's so pretty in Pennsylvania. He said, I don't care for that turnpike. Oh man, Pennsylvania Turnpike. You know, there's only one road that's any worse, and that's I-4. I-4 is even far worse than the Pennsylvania Turnpike, but oh my gosh, that Pennsylvania Turnpike is awful. Not really, Tammy, laugh out loud. Well, it seems like the Pennsylvania Turnpike, they're always working on it, ever since I've ever been there, and then they charge you, you know. They should pay you to go across it. Yeah, Rick says, Bob, if they walk through the border backwards, they will think you're leaving. There you go. It's like, oh, I'm just going backwards here, you know. I'm leaving. I'm not coming. I'm going.
You don't mess around with the border guards.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, if they ask you questions, you better be straight with
Ted says, hate Pennsylvania. I've never been a fan of the North, you know, anywhere in the North. Anything north of Georgia, you know. But that's just me. Rick's on a roll tonight. Yeah, he is, Tammy. Rick says, yeah, Tammy, the leaves are turning so pretty. You laugh out loud, Rick. And he says, Ted, really? Ted says, what the hell, laugh out loud. Well, you know, everybody has places they like and don't like. The whole country, my favorite spot is right here. I love it, Florida, you know. Other places, you know, not so much. Ted's laugh out. Yeah, Tammy, looking to get out. Yeah, Rat said, yeah, I-4 is the worst. It is. Ron, you know it as well as I do. I-4 is just horrendously bad. You know, it's just, you take your life in your own hands when you go down I-4. Sue said, yep, I-4 is bad. We do everything we can to avoid it. I will take the longer roads just to avoid I-4. Now, Tammy says, hey, where you want to go, Ted? Buckeye says, have a great weekend, everyone. We're out of here. All right, guys, glad to see you come by.
Thanks for joining us, Buckeye.
Yeah, appreciate it. See you maybe back on Thursday again. You guys enjoy your week coming up.
Christy works, so.
Yeah.
And Corey is self-employed. So
yeah, well, he still works.
Yeah. Well, he's definitely working.
He definitely works.
But he's might be busy with the self-employed.
Yeah. I was self-employed most of my life. Ted said, yeah, North Tammy, New England. It gets cold up there, Ted.
New England is beautiful.
Yeah. It still gets cold.
Oh, yeah.
Tammy says, our leaves didn't turn this year. They just went brown and come down. You know, they fell off. Eric says, 3 things you don't mess with around is with Border Patrol, old Jim and Sue. Don't mess with Sue. Bye, Buckeyes. Have a great week.
Sounds
Be
like
safe out there. Yeah, it does sound like a song. That says, bye, Buckeyes. That says, tourist route. There you go. Those are the tourist routes. Anything to stay off for. And there's ways. I find different ways. It takes longer, but I'll take my time and go. And now you're talking, Ted. Rick says, bye, Buckeyes. See you, Buckeyes. That says, bye, Buckeyes. Yeah, New England is beautiful. Don't want to be there in the winter. That says, take care, Corey and Christy. Oh, that's right. Ted said, I don't mind the cold. See, I forget that. Some people don't mind the cold. I hate the cold. I just absolutely despise the cold. That's anything under 70, you know. And yeah, that's right, Patty. No toll roads for me. Yeah, I stay at like the 417. You know, that's the 417 is every mile you go is like put more money in, put more money in, put more money in. Says, haha, Rick, I have a blue wrench. Aloud.
Well, that sounded like the West Virginia Turnpike.
Yeah, that's the same way.
Every 5 miles you go, you have to. Used to be
more money, and
now it's $2.
And it goes like this.
Now it's $2.
Up and down and around. It's like, I hate those roads. I don't lap the mountains. Haha, Rick, I have a blue wrench. It said, how's Ralph doing, Rick? And he says, I'm tired of the cold. I love snow, but bitter cold is getting really old. Yeah, I was tired of it. Probably when I was about 20 years old, I got tired of it. And then I came to Florida. I love Florida. You know, it's like, I don't mind the heat. I just simply love Florida. It's just the best place there is. but that's me. Sue, you should remember that Jim Croce song,
I do.
Don't Mess It Around with Jim. Yeah, I remember that one too.
That's why I said don't. I said that reminds me of a song. Your comment.
Jeff says, how you been, Ted? He says, Rick, it's been in my head since you said it. Rick says, Ralph's doing good. He has have one surgery in a few weeks, but doing good. Thanks, Jeff. He said, yep, Rick, I remember that song.
Don't pull that mask off the old Ranger.
Yeah. I've been pretty good. Jeff, been busy. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I haven't seen as much of you, Ted, and even on Facebook, I haven't seen you as much. It's like, where's Ted at, you know? I haven't seen Ted around as much. Just like Diz. I'll see Diz and I don't see Diz around, you know, and occasionally he'll send a message or something through, you know, and
You got that new fish tank.
he got a 125-gallon aquarium.
Sell the one.
You want to know if I wanted one? I got to know. I want to get rid of some of mine. It says, Rick, thumbs up. Ted, thumbs up. It says, Tammy, you must be over 20 years old. Remember that song? Oh, Tammy's only 19. He says,
Tammy's legal.
yeah, she's legal. He says, Bob, I was just telling Tim that you have zero regrets about moving. Absolutely none. When I moved to Florida, we go, you're going to hate it. 1 year, you'll be back. And I'm working on 21 years here. No, you can't drag me back. You know, I love it here. That says, ask Google what, I'll say it right, Cinderella glue? Citral glue? Okay, Google, what is citral glue?
On the website allbud.com, they say, citral glue is a rare slightly indica-dominant hybrid strain created through crossing the infamous Gorilla Glue number 4X citral skunk strains.
Well, that's good. I still don't know what it is.
I don't think it's glue, though.
Gorilla Glue. I use Gorilla Glue. That stuff works good. Tanny says, I wouldn't like Florida, it's too hot. Oh, Rick says, I wouldn't like Florida, it's too hot. Well, it is, but, you know, it's not cold. You know, it's like, but it's not in the summertime when it's hot. You go in the AC, and it's only about 4 months, but then it's beautiful for 8 months. And, you know, I can find ways to cool down. I still go outside in the heat, and I don't do it as much, but in the cold, I will not go outside. I used to sit with a blanket over the register trying to keep warm when I lived up in Ohio. And it really is, Rick, said Ted. Guys, I gotta go, said Tammy. I have to go check on my mother-in-law's heart monitor. So, yeah, she's only 29. I knew that. Anyways, we come about an hour or two, so I think we're going to get ready to get out. That says, you're right, Rick. You would love it. Uh-huh. Okay, guys, I have to get going, said Rick. So everybody's out. We're getting ready to get out. Sue said, okay, Tammy, I'm so glad you came on the chat tonight. We missed you. Yeah, we did. We really did miss you. Take care. And he says, bye. Ted, Rick, Ron, Jeff, Patty, Sue, Bob. See y'all on Thursday, I hope. He says, bye, T. Hi, Rick. Have a great evening. Jeff says, sounds like Gorilla Glue on steroids. That's what it sounds like, Jeff. He says, thank you, Sue. It says, everyone later. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. It says, bye, everybody. Let me get my endings up here. And so we'll see you guys coming back here on Thursday. Have a good one. So see you then.
Bye, all.
If you'd like to support our channel, we have links down below that you can click on. We're an Amazon affiliate. We have stickers available. We have a t-shirt store where you can buy t-shirts and coffee chat mugs. Or if you just want to support us, you can support us through the PayPal link. So we appreciate all your help. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.